Welcome back to my third Unreal World gameplay tutorial. The first tutorial was about hunting. The second tutorial was about cooking and making your first shelter. And we went to sleep in our shelter. We've woken up. We're hungry. And we're going to eat. We're eating our roasted bear cuts because we don't want them to spoil. We want to eat them before they spoil. Okay, we're thirsty. And we've got to do something with that elk skin. That harsh elk skin. So we've picked up all of our things. We don't really need the elk bones. Those are good later if we get a dog. But right now, I'm just going to leave them here because they're weighing me down. Okay. So I hit F6 to get in the cultural map. There's got to be villages around here somewhere. They show up as a yellow square, so I don't see any yet. But my first priority is getting to work on this elk skin. And for that, I want to be next to a lake. If you chose a spring start, you should be able to walk across the ice without falling through at this time of year. If you chose the summer start, you'll have to walk around the lake. So here we go. I'm just picking this fairly randomly. It's a forest next to a lake. And my fatigue is built up quite a lot. That's probably the most common mistake I see people make in this game, is they let their fatigue build up to ridiculous levels, and that leads to bad outcomes in this game. That's what a slender trunk looks like. That's what I was looking for to build a fire, but it all worked out because I was able to build a shelter after I chopped down that tree. So now we're going to drop all of our stuff. Our fatigue is built up so quickly because we were carrying so much. I'm going to pick up an axe, our fine axe in this case, but whichever axe you have is fine, even if it's not fine. And make a hole in the ice. And it's going to take about half an hour. Almost 40 minutes. Now I have a drink. And that's your first tutorial thing. And your second tutorial thing is zooming in, which you already have. And picking up. I'll pick something up just to, well, I was going to pick something up anyway, so I'm going to pick up my broad knife. If you don't have your broad knife, pick up your finest knife and your skin. And we've made a fire, but you've got to do the tutorial in the order that it presents it in, so we'll make a fire later. Right now we're doing our hideworking. So go into hideworking. Clean the skin. Make sure you have no fatigue. Rest off whatever fatigue you may have. This takes quite a while with an elk skin. If your first kill was a reindeer, this wouldn't take nearly as long. Okay, now I have a harsh, clean elk skin. Rest off my fatigue. There's also an option, where is it? Oop. Where you can rest fatigue. See, I don't use that option, so I don't even know what it is. Anyway, there's an option where you can rest until your fatigue goes away. Alt minus, rest until not fatigued. And some people like that option. Drop my broad knife, pick up my elk fat that I carefully preserved and go back to the water, the hole in the ice, rest off the fatigue, and Hideworking, tan the skin. Getting very hungry again. Have a quick drink and go eat some more roasted cuts. Eat the bear. I'll finish this elk cut that I cooked. So we'll not eat the fat, it's raw. Usually you won't have any fat left. This is just kind of a glitch that sometimes occurs. So it's normal to not have any fat left at this point. Excuse me. So, that's the third tutorial. We've done what we can with the skin. Hope you enjoyed it.